Here's the boys on the corner in Shimla ready to say goodbye to us as we headed off to Mundi. Just a last little look at Shimla before we left. Mundi was a 5 to 6 hour drive, even though it's only 150, 160 kilometres. That's the pace of traffic in India. Windy road up and down the hills, a temple where we stopped for morning tea. And all along the road they were digging this ditch, so I reckon rural India is going to have NBN before the rest of Australia. The area we passed through had some hydropower, and you can see this switching station. One of the reasons I need power is for this cement factory. We stopped for lunch and there was the tandoor oven working well. And then we stayed at the Raj Mahal Palace. Used to be the old King's Palace. At the Copacabana bar and restaurant, very trendy. We went out for a walk around Mundi, and everywhere you go you find kids playing cricket, kids and men playing cricket. They're always keen to show off their skills. Hockey is actually the national sport of India, but cricket is the passion. And I can't grow maidenhair fern at home, but it grows out of the cracks in the buildings here. Lots of little alleyways leading up the hill to all sorts of places. And Mundi's on a river. It's a very pleasant looking river, quite clean. Here's some donkeys catching up with some eating. A temple. There are hundreds of temples in Mundi. A view of the river. There's two come together there. The Indians love fairy floss, and this little boy was trying to help himself to some while he could. Some clouds building in the sky. And a mother monkey with twins. It was quite cute. A Hindu bull. And a temple, very colourful. Within the last week it's been the anniversary of Shiva's wedding, and for 7 days afterwards they have a celebration or a festival, and they bring their idols to the closest big Hindu place to get them blessed. And they parade them round the town for 7 days. There's about 235 different processions happening in Mundi while we were there. Walk through the market. There are lots of tailors busily making and altering on their sewing machines. This fellow's cooking something, not quite sure what it is, very thin dough, then frying it in oil. It was the clothes market we walked up, very colourful. Lots of different things to buy. Mostly you have to get them made up, not many ready-mades. We walked back through the town, back over the bridge of the river, and look back up to where we were staying. Looking down the other way, some of the buildings are very colourful. And down under the river, under the bridge, some of the homeless have got their tents. There was a big square, sunken shopping square, which was quite impressive. A lovely pink temple. And then that night, because we were staying at the old palace, we had dinner with the king. This was the naughty, cheeky king. He was an amazing man. He's 85. He spent the night telling us riddles. Had us all flummoxed. Next morning, I was very happy to have one of my Earl Grey tea bags and some chana bhature. That was really yummy. Just some interesting woodwork on the building on our way out. Some of the vendors setting up for the day. Today we were off to Dharamshala, and we're heading back up through the hills. A little Buddhist monument on the side of the road. Lots of terracing, and the terracing they grow wheat and vegetables, not rice as we normally would think that you grow on terraces like that. Very windy road, bit hairy in places, where cars and trucks have to pass each other. I had chicken and sweet corn soup for lunch. And this is what we found growing in the side of the road opposite where we had our lunch. We reached Dharamshala late in the evening and it was cold and wet and rainy. We went for a walk anyway. And I love reading their signs. See the Italian food? Lots of Westerners come to Dharamshala, so you can get all sorts of food. We walked to one of the temples close by. There's actually a bathing pool there. There's a waterfall near there. We're walking back to McLeod-Ganj and we saw down to Dharamshala. That's the highest international cricket ground in the world. This is the happening square of McLeod-Ganj with all the nice restaurants where all the Westerners hang out to get their food. And of course, there's a Pizza Hut. You can never go far and find Western food. And this is how much blankets we needed to keep us warm because it was cold. See you tomorrow. Bye.